Hello everyone. Today I'll talk about three parts of my presentation. First, I will talk about the presidential convention. Then, I'll talk about the smoke-filled room. Last, let's find out something about the presidents and vice presidents. First, the conventions. Conventions are for famous politicians and the state's delegates. The delegates are the state's population determines how many delegates there are in each state. The state's delegates get together and form what is called a delegation. They will get together and vote for a nominee as a group, except for state Maine and state Nebraska. They can split their vote. Many other people go to conventions as well, including some special guests, big donors, campaign workers, and of course, the presidential nominee. At the last night of the convention, there will be an activity called roll call. The host will declare the state delegates' vote one by one alphabetically. Here is an example. It starts with A and go on in the alphabetic order. At last, the votes are added up and there will be a winner. The winner will be the party's presidential nominee. After that, the winner will have an acceptance speech to search for help to the rest of the party members for the campaign. It's also an opportunity for the nominee to state his or her vision for America's future and to convince other voters to cast the vote to the nominee. And at the end of that night, the candidate's family will join them on stage, and the convention will end after the celebration. But before the roll call is used in the late 1960s, the party leaders met at a place called smoke-filled rooms. They make deals secretly and they pick the candidate of their choice. This is very unfair for the candidates who already joined the primaries. This undemocratic process is known as the old boss system. This unfair process is finally replaced by the state delegate vote in the late 1960s. Then I'll talk about presidents and vice presidents. The president candidate chooses the vice president candidate in many conditions. For example, the young candidate may choose an older vice president candidate because he has more experience. An older candidate may choose a young candidate who appeals to more young people. The candidate may choose his or her running mate in different gender different family backgrounds, different age, to connect with different voters. For example, in 1984, Democratic candidate Walter Mandel chose his running mate as the Congressman Geraldine Ferraro. She is the first woman to be in a presidential election in a major political party. But they eventually lost to President Ronald Reagan. Then I'll talk about some fun facts about presidents. There are 8 presidents who called Virginia their first home, which is the most, including George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Woodrow Wilson. Ohio won number 2 with 7 presidents, including Ulysses S. Grant. Can you guess who is the only president born in Hawaii? No?
Obama.
Yes, you must heard of him, Barack Obama. That's all about my part. Thank you for listening.